nationalities here in America.
Yep. Going right back to what the brother said, man, them curses are coming on to you so-called white people, man. Y'all starting to feel the same heat that we've been feeling, man. We were talking about that earlier, man. It's like you got people that you speak on slavery and you go in, go to a certain extent with it, and they'll just write it off like it was a minor thing, man. But like this brother brought up a good point. He said basically like y'all talk about all niggas want to do is eat chicken and drink Kool-Aid and sit around and be lazy. But shit, after fucking 500 years of slavery, shit, you should be able to sit back after you done built up this kingdom.
Yeah, you should have something. You should have something to show for it too.
Yeah, but that's part of the curses.
Hey, that's they should. Even though that's not according to the Most High,
and we not giving you lazy bonehead 2/3 niggas a pass to be wicked. So don't be simple, man.
No, I don't say that's not according to the Most High. The Most High didn't bring us, put us in captivity, so that after they enslave us and put that hardcore bondage on us, then we would get relieved by the relief from the so-called white man. Now we were gonna be in hardcore bondage until our Lord and Savior came to redeem us out of this captivity.
Yahushua.
Right, that's it.
Not Jesus.
Right. The so-called white man, everything he fucking do is unrighteous. Even his so-called slavery is unrighteous.
Good.
You know, he don't even keep his slaves righteous.
And he covered the faces of the judges.
We go back to
Yeah. Bring it out from the top.
John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
That's what you so-called white men was designed for, man. Y'all designed to be the destroyer, man. And you know, at the end of it, you gonna be your own. What you think is your ultimate power, which is them thermonuclear fire missiles. That's gonna be your destruction, man. The Most High gave you the knowledge to create that for your own destruction.
Yep.
So you can kill, you gonna continue consuming and consuming, and when you think that you finally got up to that point, man, we're gonna go into Job 20 if the Lord say the same, man. That's gonna be your destruction, man. That's gonna be the end of your kingdom.
To the point where they got the whole world.
That's what I think of that movie, The Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four. They had that consuming power, and they just called it. He said it's the destroyer. That's you so-called white people, man. Y'all destroy and just devour everything that you come in contact with, man.
Everything.
You can't have enough. It's not enough that you elites got the whole world in the palm of your hand right now. You don't have to wipe your own ass if you don't want to. You living better than kings all throughout history than live, man. Literally still living in palaces and castles.
Yep.
But that's not enough. Cause why you're the prideful, the most prideful man on the earth? Right. There's some more on that.
All right. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
Yeah, give me that there. Cause y'all forgetting, you old prideful devil, that the Most High set you up in the position you in. Cause we went off and went against the law, statutes, and commandments that He set for us to follow, man. Get that dude. That was one of the curses that came upon us for going off, man. That we was gonna be under the foot of our enemy.
Yep.
Got it. What do you want? Look off.
I know what it said.
48.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in one of all things.
Is that not, first of all, that's why y'all look, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that's why y'all fear the white man more than the Most High, man. Because your ignorance and lack of knowledge on the curses that we own have you thinking, basically having you thinking that you can only rely on the white man to supply you with everything you need, man. From the food you eat to the clothes on your back.
Job.
To your, that's another key, your job, man. When I get a job, well, every time I ain't got a job since I've been in the truth, I always thank the Most High, man, for giving me a way to get my daily bread. But you niggas go thinking, man, you want to go thank your supervisor. Like he the one done that. No, everything happened through the Most High, man. That's why y'all look at him and he's God. And you fear him. You're not gonna say it out your mouth, but your actions show that you look at this man like, okay, y'all bow down to the so-called white man. Yep. Not knowing that the Most High put us in this position because we didn't listen to what he told us to do.
And they have nerve enough to say that, well, that's what God set up man to bless other men on the earth while you in captivity. So that's a blessing. No, like that's a blessing that the white man make you serve, well, work these jobs, which is nothing more than slavery.
Yeah.
That ain't a blessing, that's a curse.
It's a blessing to get 5 days off out of the year for vacation time.
Or pay out the ass for some goddamn medical insurance.
It's a blessing to damn near lose your job because you got caught in traffic too many times. Everything about this fucking place is a trap, man.
Yep.
This is nothing but a big web to get you caught up in. And you niggas can't see what's going on, man.
And the part of the reason why they can't, well, first and foremost, the Most High got their ass blinded. Then Esau got you so caught up in paying bills and all this shit.
Yeah.
You worried about making it to the next goddamn check. So you, Jake, don't even go looking into why, because they so caught up on, shit, I can't even make it to my next check. How I'm gonna pay this bill? How I'm gonna pay that bill? Well, why? Jake don't go beyond the surface, man. Jake stay right on the right on the water.
Y'all consumed with debt, man. That's another way that y'all in slavery through debt right now, man. And that's another way that you so-called white people are falling right in line with us. Cause y'all right in debt with us, man.
Yep.
Y'all was living good at one point. Now you're starting to have to dig into your savings, go into your 401k. You're getting behind on your mortgage. Your wife leaving your ass, getting fucked by a personal trainer, or whatever it may be. Your kids don't respect your ass.
Hey, contrast that with the 50s. The white man could work one job, put two cars, you know, one for him, one for his wife. His wife didn't have to work, and he could put his kids through school. He could go to college and get a good education, all with his job. He didn't have to have credit cards and open lines of credit. It's just by the money he made. But now, that's long enough.
That's historic here.
Hey, bro. Gerald Salente brought out that over there in I believe in Italy and all throughout the EU, the European Union, that small business owners are losing their businesses and can't uphold their business left and right. He say the suicide rate is high as fuck in Italy. He say people are committing suicide every other day because they losing they life. Not, I mean, as far as they wealth and their livelihood. Not the water, you know. That was brought out. I forget who was interviewing Gerald Salente, but that's fact. Over there in Europe, you got Edomites, which is the so-called white man, and women that are committing suicide because they're losing their business. And this ain't like a business that just happened overnight. It took them a couple of years to get it started. They've been in business for like maybe 5 or 6 years. These was concrete businesses that have been established for a long time, and they losing it.
Hey, that just made me think of Bubble Eyes, man. Thinking that the so-called white man can receive salvation. When you said that, because why do you kill yourself, commit suicide? Because you think you done lost everything, man. The so-called white man ain't got no faith. And they don't believe in God. They weak natured, and they don't have no faith. So how the hell you think that a so-called white man is gonna follow these scriptures all the way and receive salvation?
That show you the white man is really fucking weak. Because Jake, we're accustomed to doing bad. We're accustomed to not having money.
Yeah.
And the so-called white man, it happened to them and they bug out. You know, for the most part. You know, I ain't saying all Edomites bug out to the point of suicide, but they can't function right if they going through hard times.
Yeah.
Jake is used to that.
So and that's why you can see what Psalms 149 tells you that, you know, the elites and their princes, they going in chains and feathers, man. When they lose that money and more so that power that they had, man, they gonna want to kill themselves, but we ain't gonna let them.
Right.
You know, that's they literally gonna be in hell just from losing that power and that money that they had. They literally gonna be in hell.
In Proverbs 16 and 18.
Let's
finish that out first. We kind of went into a lot, man, but hey, the spirit go where it go, man.
Alright. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Hey, real quick, what are you when you serve somebody? You're a servant, you're a slave.
Yep.
It's that simple, man. For y'all to think you free, man, you need to go read the 13th Amendment, or is it 14th? 13 and 14. Okay, yeah, come. Go read it and see that you are still a slave. And not only you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, anybody who got a job.
Right.
That's a form. Look, that's like a form of witchcraft. To how they worded it for you. No involuntary servitude.
Right.
Unless you get incarcerated. You know.
So it's two ways that you can be a slave here in America: get a job or go to jail.
Yeah, because when you get a job, you're volunteering to be a slave. Another word for slave is servant. It's the same thing, but they play and put these connotations on, negative connotations on these words, and think that the same word have a different meaning. You know, because you say servant, you won't think you'll think about a butler or a maid.
Right.
But you say slave, you're gonna think about chains and whips.
Yep.
You know?
And then
hey, but if you think the brother bullshitting, call your job and tell your boss, man, I'm gonna take 3 weeks off. I'll see you in a month. I'll make it a month. I'll see you next month. And you don't have no job.
Walk your ass off.
Yeah.
Walk off the job site, man. While I work, ain't no, hey, your ass
do what
ain't,
they tell you to do.
They won't even give you a pass if your brother died. Gotta be your spouse or your parents or your child.
And then you gotta bring the obituary to
you gotta prove that person is dead.
Wow.
They might actually, I need to come to the funeral and check it out. God damn it. But y'all think y'all free, man, and I retract the statement I made a second ago saying that it's two ways to be a slave. No, everybody's a slave here. For you ignorant niggas that's selling dope out there, being witches, thinking that you out of the system. No, you deeper in the system than anybody,
But that mean they're criminal, according to, I mean, you can put it under the umbrella.
And you're a slave to money, man. You're a slave to mammon.
Now I was gonna say, because if you get a job, then you under them contracts, you know. And then if you get locked up, they telling you openly in the Constitution that you are, but they use the word servitude.
Right.
See, servitude and slave is two different meanings.
Right.
If you let the white man tell it. It's the same shit.
Servitude don't sound bad as slave.
Yeah, don't sound that bad.
That's that new
Well, you gonna be my slave. Well, will you, what if I grant you servitude?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll take that. It's packaged better.
Yeah. No, you know it's even a smoother word. Employee.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You're an employee.
They told us on the job that you gotta, basically if you gotta shit or piss, you gotta take care of that on your breaks, on your scheduled breaks. You ain't supposed to be taking you ain't supposed to be taking bathroom breaks. So when it's time to go to lunch, you better get if you gotta shit, you shit. If you gotta piss, you piss. And you get 2 other breaks, and then you take care of doing them times. You know?
See, that's the
I almost got rolled.
Right.
When do you eat? If you got a shit on your lunch break,
That's gone.
it might take you 10, 15
And you only get 30 minutes.
Right.
You figure it out though. You figure that out.
Got a line of motherfuckers in front of the microwave.
They told us it don't take that long to go to the restroom.
Yeah,
How the fuck you know how long it take for me to go to the restroom?
they clocking you. I almost got rolled up one day because it started raining and I walked 20 feet in the parking lot to roll my window up.
Yeah, anytime you leave the building, you gotta notify somebody,
right.
basically ask for permission.
That's a slave.
Right.
Yeah, finish that out.
Alright. In hunger and in thirst. Well, I'm reading from the top. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
There go that word again, enemies. So-called Negro, Latino, and Native American giving a public service announcement. You have an enemy, which is this leprous, stringy-haired dog cracker.
Esau.
Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
Which
and-
the Lord shall send against thee. This is part of your punishment
Right.
for being a rebellious, stiff-necked, hard-headed nigga.
Right.
Go ahead.
And in thirst. And I'm sorry. And in nakedness. And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
And one of all things, when you're hungry, you're not going in your backyard and picking no vegetables. You're not going out and slaying your own cattle. When you're thirsty, you're not walking out and going to your own well and drawing your own water. You're taking your ass down to the nearest supermarket,
Walmart.
to Wally World or K. Rogers.
Please don't say that.
Hey, and if you try to sustain a garden with fruits and vegetables, the ground is so polluted that it won't even yield crop the way it's supposed to.